And then I'll ask to start video. Oh, it's going to get me to ask you to start it. Oh, you did it well without needing to drop the phone. I always drop the phone when I try and do the phone. Okay, cool. I think that's recording. Hi, Rebecca. This is Rebecca Gang. I'm Dr. Emma Davis. I'm a veterinary career coach, and I have a really awesome person, Rebecca, here, who we've been working together for 6 months. And I just thought maybe you guys out there in the real world would like to hear what career coaching is like. And Rebecca's kindly agreed to let you guys know a bit about it. So go for it. Tell them the real story and the good and the bad and the ugly. That's fun. So what drew you to coaching, Rebecca?
So I was at a bit of a cross path in my career, wanting to transition out of clinical practice and sort of at the tail end of my Masters of Public Health. But I was just really overwhelmed with knowing which steps to take to do that and making sure that moving away from clinical practice was what I really wanted to do. And so that's why I sort of, had a look at coaching, and I've found it really valuable over the last 6 months. It's really helped for me to come up with some goals and sort through my values and my feelings towards clinical practice and the next steps for my career.
Thanks. That's so good. So where were you 6 months ago with clinical practice and now with clinical practice? Because we all love clinical practice, like it's such a special thing. Hey, I love it and miss some parts of it so much as well. So tell me a bit about that journey for you.
So 6 months ago, I was very frustrated with clinical practice. I wanted to run away as fast as possible, but I also felt very bound to it. I felt like without having a really obvious career path away from it, that leaving was going to be really difficult. And the way that I feel now is that I understand how important clinical practice is in my life and how important it's been in making me the vet that I am. Mm-hmm. And I know that it's always going to play some role in my life, but I also know that there are inherent parts of clinical practice that I don't think I can do ongoing full-time for the rest of my life. And so I've been able to work through what parts of clinical practice are important to me and what I find really valuable about it, and also knowing what parts I find really difficult. And so I know that I'm going to continue to practice to some degree, but I also know what's important to me in a clinic and in a role and what I need to be a successful clinician.
Good on you. That's great. Yeah, I still have that tie to practice. Like when I went into government, I was working on the weekends as a mixed practitioner. And I think that really helps in the new roles as well, because that connection with the animals and with the clients and at the ground level, like we were just talking before about, opportunities for you to go into research or on teams that are working on diseases that are emerging into Australia or re-emerging in Australia, or that we're increasing our knowledge of. We still need that at the ground level, and we need those people on the ground as well with that public health, veterinary public health interest and public health interest as well. So they're not separate. And the good thing about our degree is that you can come and go. You'd like to, you wouldn't necessarily go in and do a TPLO. If you haven't been practicing one lately, you should probably do some retraining on that. But that ability to use the degree and keep coming back to practice or continue with practice is, I think, it was what let me leave, was that it said, come work in the government, but be a practitioner on the weekends. So yeah, good on you. And so lots of people contact me about coaching, and they think that they should do it, they're like, yeah, I need that, but I'm never invested in myself, and I'll do it later. So what would you say to people that are thinking about coaching? Like, have you got any messages for them about, how you found it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess at the start, it was a novel step for me to actually say, yes, I'm going to invest this time and money and energy into just me. And I guess we don't do it very often, or a lot of people don't do it very often. But once when I thought about it and talked to my partner and my friends about it, it was sort of a no-brainer to just do it at this time where I'm at that cross paths and where I need that guidance. And there's so many skills and habits that I've learnt that are going to stay with me forever. And once I made that decision and had the first few sessions, I realized that it was definitely the right decision. It's been a really good 6 months, and I've learned a lot of new things about me, but I've also just actually been able to really understand what skills I have that I've always had that are important in what I'm doing with my life. And it's been really lovely to find out those things about myself, and also to have someone to, push me when I needed pushing and support me when I needed supporting, and to actually be able to say, you need to just give yourself a break right now. Because they're the sort of things that I've never been good at doing. And having someone externally say that to you is really great. Yeah.
Oh, good on you. You've been it's been amazing coaching with you, because I'm so excited about the changes you're going to make in the world, and you do every day in your world now, but to get you up into veterinary public health roles and things, you can expand that out as well. So so thanks for that. Have you got any last words that you wanted to tell anyone? Anything burning you want to tell them my bad habits or anything?
Just no matter whether you don't know what you want to do with changing your career or with enriching your current career, take those steps, really evaluate what you've got and what you can do to get there, and it's worth it.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Rebecca. You're loving your veterinary career now. That's my goal, is to have everyone to love their veterinary career. You loving it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good. My work is done. That's awesome. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Em.